as you can see, I'm driving my van, and that's because I'm on my way to pick up a bike. I bought it on Yahoo Auction, and at the end of this question and answer video, you'll get to see what I'm picking up. So stay tuned and don't skip ahead. We'll see how it goes. Like a lot of people, when they do question and answer videos, they'll often sit at a computer and they'll talk face to face because they want you to, you know, get to know them better. And that's the point of this question and answer, so that you can get to know me better and I can answer your questions, you know. Yeah, so instead of sitting at a computer and doing that, I thought it would be cool to take you along on this drive. I've got a bit of a drive. It's about an hour and a half at least away, so it's a good chance to answer some of the questions that you sent in. I hope you don't mind that it's that I'm not riding my bike today and that it's in the car, but you can maybe you'll forgive me because I am on my way to pick up a bike, so that should be fun. Alright, so let's get on with the question and answers. Okay, first question by Concise Writer. How long have I been here and how long do I plan to be here in Japan? I am Japanese and I have lived here for most of my life. But English is my first language. So a lot of people think that I'm Nisei, that I was born abroad. How long have I lived here? Well, I've been here for over 30 years. Let's just say that. And I've been to Brazil, I've been to the States, I've been to Mexico, I've been to Italy, I went to Australia, and, you know, been to China. So I've been around a bit, but yeah, actually I've lived in Japan for almost all my life. How long do I plan to be in Japan? That's a good question. If I was married to, let's say, someone from Canada or America, then I would probably have easier time moving there. For example, I have a sister who lives in California, and that's because she's married to an American, and I have a brother who lives in Canada because he is married to a Canadian. Because my wife and I were both Japanese, even though we speak English, and in some ways we would find it easy to adjust and live in another country. I think we will be here for a good while. I'm not sure. For now, while my kids are in school, I'll probably be here in Japan. Okay, another question by Concise Writer. What do your wife and kids think about your hobby of motovlogging? My wife, about a year ago, when I started this channel, I told her I was thinking of starting a YouTube channel, and she was the one who encouraged me to get started. She said that I should go for it, and so yeah, so I did. I went and got my GoPro and sold my DSLR, which was kind of just big and just collecting dust and not getting used much. Yeah, I don't think she watches very many of my videos unless I show her. She still hasn't seen the crash video, and I'm actually secretly hoping that she won't ever. My son also watches my videos sometimes, and he's 12. He's just graduated from the 6th grade, so he'll be going into junior high school, Chuichi. Chugakse. He's a Chugakse next month. So generally I try to keep my content, I don't know, something that I would want my sons to watch. Yeah, so my boys do watch it. They think it's cool. I think if I spent a lot of time on it, then it would throw things off balance. Everything's got to be in balance, and but yeah, as long as I do keep it in balance and with the other things that are on my plate, then yeah, I think everybody's pretty happy about it. Yeah, also special thanks to you, Kansai Rider, for inspiring me to get started on the motovlogging. I was watching your videos and I found them very entertaining, and so that was sort of the thing that got me thinking about it, and I'm really glad that I did, so thank you. All right, on to the next question. Somebody direct messaged me, and a little while ago I had these long exchanges of messages. Ed, I hope you don't mind me at least using your first name. He messaged me, and we got to talking about why I speak English so well. So I think this is a question that often gets asked, and he did ask that in the message because I think he wanted me to talk about it. I speak English so well because I was homeschooled. I've said before, I studied in English and all that sort of stuff, but in Japan it's very rare for somebody to be homeschooled. I did study with other kids, Japanese kids and kids from other countries as well. But it was in a very small classroom, like homeschool kind of situation. And I didn't go to regular Japanese school, so therefore I'm just wired differently. I don't think like if you put somebody in Japanese school, by the end of their education, they're going to be thinking and acting very Japanese, regardless of where they're from. I teach at a junior high school in Japan, and I see there's kids from Nigeria, there are kids, half kids, and all that sort of stuff. But you put them in a school, and they're talking and speaking and acting, and their mannerisms are very Japanese, especially if they don't have other influences, like if, for example, at home they don't speak much English, if the parents don't, or the dad is busy, let's say the father is from America and he's at work all the time, and the mother speaks Japanese mainly at the house. Basically, you're going to have a child who has Japanese, a Japanese upbringing, Japanese lifestyle. So I had a very different upbringing. I was homeschooled, and I had friends from other countries, and I didn't go to one of those very expensive international schools here in Japan where you pay about 1,000,000 yen a year at least. So I wasn't like that. I don't come from a very rich family, but we were rich in experiences. We had a lot of experiences, a lot of interesting, kind of unique experiences. So that is why that's a short story. I won't get into all of homeschooling because it's a big topic. But that is why I speak English. I studied in English and I studied at home. All right, so that's to answer Ed's question. Let me check my notes. Okay, Keith Wong says, awesome year, thank you for sharing. Questions, countries you wish to visit, travel in bikes, and dream bike. Okay, countries I wish to travel to. Actually, I would like to travel all around the world on bikes. Sort of a crazy dream I have, and I think that answers another question by somebody else too. Would I want to go to Portugal? Yes, absolutely. I would love to go to Portugal. I've never been there before, so but I think on the first countries on my list are I think the States and Canada. I haven't seen my sister and my brother who live in the States and Canada for many years now, so I'd love to go visit them and also ride. That's what I'd like to do. Ride in those countries. And what is my dream bike? A few other people have also asked what's I think 819S. Also asked, what's my grail bike? I would love to own a MT-07 or an MT-09 by Yamaha. I think those bikes are really cool looking, and that whole naked bike look, I really like it. Ducati Monster would also be right up there. Ducati Monster, man. Yeah, those bikes. Unfortunately, right now I don't have an Olgata license. I don't have a big bike license, so I'm restricted to up to 400cc. So it's going to be a little while before I get one of those, that's for sure. But as far as 400cc, what's my next bike? Somebody also asked, will I ever consider getting a 400cc? Yes, absolutely. I'm thinking about it, all the time. But I think for a year, I'm trying to hold off on buying a 400 just yet, because I want to figure out what bike I want to get. There aren't like a whole lot of 400cc bikes that options out there. I mean, there are, but there aren't. So I'm kind of, I want to test ride the ones that are out there and kind of see what I want to ride. So I'm considering maybe Ninja 400, CBR 400, maybe go naked, maybe get a Gladius 400, Suzuki Gladius 400. It's got that V-twin engine and all that sort of stuff. I'm not sure, but yes, I do want to get a 400.